I didn't start using drugs until I was 21 or 22. Me and my boyfriend at the time, who was a surgical tech on the largest heart team in Oklahoma City, I started really going downhill when he decided to quit, and I couldn't. And he had come home and said that he started to nod off in the middle of surgery, and he had a heart in his hand, and the doctor had to nudge him. So he was quitting, and he went to rehab and quit and moved to Washington, D.C. And I was left there picking up the pieces, and my addiction spiraled so bad. I was abused by somebody in my family. They gave me Ambien and took advantage of me when I was asleep. And once that happened, I just didn't care anymore. Everything that I ever cared about or loved doing, I stopped. I wanted to die. I ended up with federal indictment and got 5 years in prison. My daughter was 3 months old when I was sentenced. I went in thinking that I was going to do 1 year to 3 years, and that I would be able to self-surrender. So I was still breastfeeding. I didn't think I thought I was leaving there. And when I was sentenced, he gave me 60 months, which is 5 years, and said that I had to leave that day, and gave me an hour with my daughter. The staff at Volunteers of America, Texas really helped guide me to get my driver's license and the things that I needed to do to get my job. The career specialist, I went to a class daily on how to be prepared for a job, and the different interview skills, everything that you need at a job. We talked about budgeting. How to dress for success, and all those little details that you really don't know when you're first getting out of prison. So I knew that when I got out, I wanted to do the microblading and eyelash extension. I was going to start with that. So I had one of the correctional officers at Bryan Federal Prison Camp look up the schools in the area around VOA. And we found this school, and it was 5 stars. It looked beautiful.
And she took the initiative, and then she even mentioned that she had my photo for 2 years of the Dallas Skin Institute, and she's like, I have been dreaming of studying, and training in your academy. And I thought, wow, her heart is in it. And I believe that when your heart is in it, anything can happen, because I've seen it over and over. I mean, it's all about the mindset, and she wants it. So after I finished the microblading, the eyelash extension, and the electrolysis courses, she called me 2 weeks later and offered me a $15,000 full ride scholarship to her esthetician program. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do for a job. Maybe freelance the microblading and do eyelash extensions on the side. She got quiet for a second and then offered me a job at the school while I'm going through school. So I will be helping out, teaching and doing whatever she needs me to do at the school while I'm there. Just the way she was in her class and the way she interacted with us, and she just showed so much passion. It was just like, why would we not pick her for that scholarship? And so we granted her the scholarship. We've accepted her into the academy, and so we're just excited. And as you see, she's here, and she's on the other side, and she's mentoring the class right now. She's showing them how to use the machine, and I just feel blessed that she believes in me enough to make me a part of her business. Not only teach me, but allow me to represent her. Everything's just been so surreal. I've just been taking one step at a time and just believing that I can do it. Being with my daughter, for years I've laid in bed and just dreamt about what that would be like, how we would bond and what we would do. And it has been so much better than what I could imagine. I mean, it's like I've never been gone. The first night that I was there, I was washing my face, and she walked into the bathroom and she said, Mommy, and I looked at her and I said, yeah, and she said, I love you, and it just melted me. I didn't think I would ever be capable of living without some sort of substance, whether that be alcohol or drugs, pills,
whatever. I didn't think I could function without it. I love being sober. I love getting up every day and just feeling clean. I love to sit and read my Bible and start my day centered. The joy that I have in my life now, it just overflows, and I wouldn't ever want to live any other way again. I know I wouldn't be where I am, and I wouldn't have the success that I have if it wasn't for the Volunteers of America, Texas.